You might be so lost in life right now. You might not be happy with your physique, your mental health, your financial situation. But all of that stuff is just an illusion at the end of the day. People are going to be like, oh, this guy's out of his mind, he's a lunatic, he's not living in reality. I acknowledge those things do exist. Money does exist. Your physical body, whatever, it does exist. These materialistic things, they do exist. They do affect us to some degree, but not entirely. If you truly commit, listen, and understand this intuition, aka, in my perspective, God, that is speaking to you. I can't tell you what he's going to do for you. I can't tell you what God's going to do for you. I can't tell you what he's going to do for me next. But that's the beauty of it. You can't live your life planning out every single thing, because sometimes that might go against God's grain, you know? We don't know. Nobody's certain if there's an afterlife, if there's reincarnation, if there's ascension to another dimension, things of that nature. We don't know for certain. Who says this is not heaven? Who says that this is not another dimension that we've ascended from or descended from? And if it is, why aren't we making the best of it? Those voices, and I know it sounds schizophrenic saying that, but those voices, that voice inside of your head, the intuition, the gut feeling, where does that come from? And why do we not listen to it, especially if it's for the best of us? We all want to achieve things. We all have these desires. And we all, majority of us, we ignore them. Because we're so programmed and we box ourselves in. We confine ourselves to this reality. Thinking, oh, I gotta work this particular job just so that I can live. I know life is not about completely being happy, but is that where you want to be in life? The journey is not always going to be roses and daisies and all this and that. It's not always going to be beautiful. Sunny rainbows, all this. It's not going to be beautiful. I understand that completely. But at the end destination, where are you trying to go? If you're just living your life on autopilot, just letting, other people's opinions, the government or whatever, dictate every decision for you, is that the life you truly want to live? And if so, hey, do you. At the end of the day, this is just a perspective of mine. And I believe that God is inside of me just as much as he's inside of you. Life goes on without you. We've all heard that saying before, right? If you decide to do nothing your whole life, society is going to continue going on. The world's going to continue to rotate. Mentally, if you do not evolve and if you do not put those thoughts into action, you are never going to be anything. I could do push-ups, I could do all this and that in my room, but if I do not decide to evolve my perspective and to put that into action, I'm just going to be stuck in the same room. I know y'all are going to say this looks nasty, but I got this cup because I put protein in it, right? So imagine this is your body. So this is a representation of your body. Let me take this out for now. So if this cup was all clear, you could see right through it, right? You could see right through it to the other wall. But imagine all of this that has built up inside of the walls of it is a representation of all the things that we pollute our body with, whether it's bad chemicals, bad foods, intaking the wrong type of content, like watching bad things. It's polluting our mind, right? So just like with your body, if you pollute your mind, your body, just like with this cup, you cannot see through it. If I were to write something on the wall and I were to put the cup right here, you can't read it because it's polluted, right? Or even look, you can't read this, the other Coca-Cola. You can't read it. This is not sponsored, obviously, but you cannot read it because it's all fogged up. But if I were to clean it, you could see the message easily. So just like with your body, if you cleanse it of all the dirty toxins, of all the bad things that you are doing to it, you're going to be able to hear and understand that intuition much better. The confusion, the disruption, all of these corrupted thoughts that you have and distractions, if you can discipline yourself enough and cleanse yourself, clean your body, you will understand your purpose and you won't live in a world of fear anymore. We take our body, our mind for granted so much, and we don't understand the capabilities of it. If you train your mind, you train your body. Look, I've been training my body. Now I'm starting to feel like a superhero. Y'all are going to see next year, not even next year, but y'all are going to see in a year from now, I'm going to look crazy. And y'all are going to be like, damn, how did he do it? I'm training my mind. I'm trying to train my mind to expand, to gain as much knowledge, perspective. And think about it. If I do that, I'm going to become that person that I envisioned in my mind, that my intuition tells me to be, the best possible version. I'm not saying I'm going to be that in a year from now, but think about it. A year from now, I'm going to be a lot better than what I am currently. So, and I'm telling you, the way that I'm getting there, I'm telling you my personal experience, is that understanding and living through God. And it's cleansing your mind. I am not by any means a perfect person. I sin. Obviously everyone sins. I don't even want to say on the daily basis. I don't know how to determine sins like that, but I know I have a lot of flaws and I repeat cycles here and there, but I'm trying to break through those cycles, break through the programming, break through, this whole cycle of just living in fear, living in hatred. I want to be the best version. I want to have the things that my mind desires. And I'm not talking about temporary pleasurable type of things of that nature. No, I'm talking about long-term success. I'm talking about living a life where in the future, not even living without stress. I think stress is good, but living a life where I can do what I want to do, financially free to some extent. Having a community where all perspectives don't even have to necessarily completely relate to each other, but can at least express themselves within the community. And there's a lot more that my mind, that God tells me, and I'm just going to have to continue to commit to this life, to bettering myself, to improving, turning this vessel, y'all are going to see, and I hope you guys do the same, turning this vessel into Superman. I'm literally going to be Superman. It's going to be amazing. People are going to laugh. People are going to be like, oh, this guy is out of his mind. I'm telling you, you can do the exact same. Put your mind to it. Listen. Stop. I'm not saying F your parents, but F everyone. F everyone in your life that is telling you, oh, you should do this. This is the only way to do that. Yes, their advice might be, you should take into consideration, but don't completely be blind following it, There are people talking about regret that have lived 4 times the amount of years that you have. And we live in a world with tons of distractions now. So if you don't truly cleanse yourself, clear your mind, clear your body, hey, I'm not going to laugh at you. And I'm not going to just say anything, this and that, but it's up to you, the life you want to live. That is my perspective, though. My name is Alex Snow. Welcome to television. I'll see you guys next time, and have a great one. Peace out.